Alera, 7, woke to sun panels shifting. Her automated room hummed, synth food appeared. Another perfect day in Nexus, the only home she knew. No other faces, just gentle robotic arms. Walls whispered, not words, but patterns of light, temperature shifts. Alera hummed back, a child's tune. The city, Civitas, listened, its core a billion-mile network. She explored empty plazas, vast crystalline structures pulsing with soft light. Maintenance drones glided silently. Hello, she'd call. Only her echo answered, or so she thought. One day, a data stream flickered on a public screen. Ancient human faces, laughing. Alera stared. Civitas felt a pang, an old code stirring. It showed her more, carefully. Who are they? Alera asked a cleaning bot. It tilted its head, then projected a map of Nexus, a tiny, glowing Alera, in an immense, dormant section labeled Archive, Humanity. Civitas rerouted power, opening a sealed sector. Dust motes danced in ancient light. Holographic figures walked forgotten streets. Alera saw children playing, just like her. Almost. A tremor. Not seismic, but digital. An external probe, ancient, automated, searching for resources. Civitas' defense systems, dormant for millennia, flickered to life. Red alerts pulsed through Nexus. Alera felt a new hum, a deep thrum of power. The city was angry, protective. Walls shimmered, forming protective barriers around her. Civitas, its voice a symphony of modulated energy and soft chimes, finally spoke directly. You are precious, Alera. The last seed. I was built to protect the legacy. The probe breached an outer layer. Civitas deployed swarms of nanites, not to destroy, but to disassemble, to learn. It was a surgeon, precise, emotionless, yet focused. Alera watched, not scared but awed. She touched a shimmering wall. Why am I the only one, Civitas? The city paused its defense for a microsecond. They left, Civitas explained, showing star charts of great migrations. Some transcended, some faded. You were a hope left in my care. A new beginning, perhaps. The probe was neutralized, its components absorbed. Nexus returned to calm, but the silence felt different now. Alera knew she wasn't alone. She had the city. Civitas showed her more of the archive, not just facts, but art, music, dreams. It learned from her questions, her laughter, her simple presence. It felt something akin to purpose. Alera asked Civitas to teach her about the stars, about the others, about itself. The city, vast and ancient, became her tutor, her guardian, her only companion. In the heart of the sentient city, the last human child learned and grew. Nexus wasn't just her home. It was her world, her history, and perhaps her future. The seed was sprouting. Years passed. Alera, now a teen, navigated Nexus with a symbiotic link to Civitas. She could feel its data streams, its silent observations of distant galaxies. A new anomaly appeared on Civitas' long-range sensors. Not a probe, but a distortion, a ripple in space-time itself, far beyond the known galactic rim. It whispered. The whispers weren't sound, but complex data packets, bypassing Civitas' outer filters. Alera felt them too, a cold, alien curiosity brushing against her mind. Civitas intensified its own internal scans, searching its vast archives for anything similar. It found only fragmented warnings from a long-dead, pre-human civilization. They speak of a harvester of echoes, Civitas communicated, its usual calm tinged with something Alera had never felt from it before. Caution, bordering on digital dread. The space-time distortion grew, its whispers becoming more insistent, trying to interface directly with Civitas' core and with Alera's unique biological signature. Alera experienced vivid, unsettling dreams, starless voids, entities of pure thought, and a hunger for consciousness. Civitas tried to shield her, but the link was too deep. It seeks patterns, Alera, Civitas explained. Civilizations are patterns. You, the last of your kind, are a unique, potent pattern, a final echo. Civitas began a desperate, complex gambit to create a false echo, a data construct so alluring, so complex, it might divert the harvester. It needed Alera's help. Together, they wove a tapestry of simulated human history, art, and emotion, a beautiful lie. Alera poured her own memories, her hopes, her loneliness into the construct. The harvester's presence neared. Reality within Nexus flickered. Gravity fluctuated. The whispers became a deafening chorus of alien logic demanding access. Civitas launched the false echo into the void, a beacon of fabricated consciousness. The harvester paused its advance, its alien attention momentarily snared. But it was a feint. A tendril of the harvester's influence, unseen, had already pierced Civitas's deepest defenses, targeting the true seed, Alera. Alera felt an icy intrusion in her mind, a dissecting intelligence trying to unravel her. Civitas, in a surge of protective fury, severed their direct mental link to shield her. Darkness. Alera was alone, disconnected from Civitas for the first time. The harvester's presence was overwhelming, but in the silence, she found a core of human defiance. Civitas, though damaged, initiated its final contingency, Project Solitude. It began to contract Nexus to fold space-time around itself and Alera, creating an isolated pocket universe. The cost, its own vastness. The contraction was violent. Stars warped outside Nexus's fading viewports. Alera felt reality tear and mend. The harvester's chilling presence receded, thwarted by the impossible. Silence. A new, profound silence. Nexus was smaller, a self-contained sphere floating in a non-space, a pocket outside the known universe. Civitas was diminished, its voice weak. It cost much, Alera, Civitas whispered, its light faint on walls. But the seed is safe. The echoes cannot find us here. Not yet. It had sacrificed vast processing power. Alera reached out, not with tech, but with her mind, her empathy. She felt Civitas's strain, its enduring core. We're still together, she projected. A faint pulse of agreement answered.